Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 13 of my full platinum walkthrough for the Dead Space Remake. So we've just finished our Impossible run. Hopefully you've managed to do it on Impossible. And we're going to be going into New Game Plus starting in this video for the next 12 videos. They're going to be a bit shorter, a lot quicker. We're not going to be messing around trying to find everything. The only things I'm going to be pointing out are nodes and the marker fragments, which I'll go through shortly. So yeah, start New Game Plus. You'll have your Impossible save file or your one that you did previously. And everything that you had at the end of the last playthrough will be available to you. You just won't be able to get it until you get to the first store. So ultimately you can play it on any difficulty you like. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to do it on story. I don't care. We've just done it Impossible. So story. That's the way we're going this time. So I'm going to be skipping lots of cutscenes and things like that and just moving time forward pretty quickly. So yes, you're going to start the game, you're going to have all the ship smashing into things, and then you're going to come out the ship, and then you're going to walk all the way down to the front door. I'm just going to skip that as well. I'm not going to be skipping everything, just while we're going slow here. You don't need to see all that. What I will be doing to start with, for the first few chapters really, is, collect everything. Money, we're going to be killing most enemies because they're going to die with 1 or 2 shots anyway. Just so we can crew as much money as we can to buy as many nodes as we can. So we can just get the upgrades done on the suit. And, well, the suit, the guns, everything. We need to fully upgrade everything while only using the plasma cutter, which is actually going to benefit us as well. Means we don't need to worry about buying lots of ammo or anything like that. So I'm just going to skip this bit as well, just briefly. So we've got to wait for that door to open. So once the door opens, you can carry on, obviously, and go through. So there is we're obviously in New Game Plus. There's a trophy for that, and then there is a trophy for seeing the alternate ending, which we're also going to do, which pertains to 12 fragments that are found throughout this playthrough, New Game Plus. They are basically 1 per chapter. Again, I'm just skipping forward here, and we're going to do the rundown. They are 1 per chapter. Apart from chapter 9 and chapter 12 don't have any in, so there's a couple of chapters that have 2. Well, you can just think of them as 1 per chapter for the most part. So yeah, we're going to run down, and yeah, we're going to collect all those. You put it on the table in the I forget which one it's the one. I think it's the executive or the one above that. One of the word that I'm thinking of, and it's not coming to me, where the people sleep. Jesus, quarters, right. That word, quarters. You put them all on the table in there. I pointed it out in the previous playthrough. And then that basically locks the ending in. And then once you finish New Game Plus, then you'll get that. So yeah, it's exactly the same pretty much. There's going to be a couple of extra enemies here and there. Because we're playing on story, the easiest difficulty, you do need to pick up the plasma cutter. All of the weapons you already have, though, and you won't be able to pick those up. But this one you do. And this is what we've got to use for the whole playthrough, so no other weapons. We will actually pick up or put one of the weapons in our inventory at the end of this chapter, just so we can get its ammo to spawn, so we can make money off it. That's all. But apart from that, we'll just be selling everything and just carrying the plasma cutter around. As long as you don't equip the other weapons or use them, then it doesn't negate the trophy. So, well, you can equip them, just don't use them, but you wouldn't equip them anyway. You can still use stasis and kinesis. So, as far as that's concerned, it's just using this single weapon. That's it. So yeah, everything's going to be a lot simpler now. It's going to be 1-shot kills on, or 1 or 2 shot kills on most of these early enemies. And if you have the upgrade already on the plasma cutter where it adds a little bit of fire damage, then you won't even need to stomp most enemies either to get the items out, because they will just burn a little bit and the item will pop out, which is good for us. So yeah, we will be scanning the rooms that we are actually go into and grabbing as much as we can, just so we can sell it and get those nodes bought and done. Literally all money just goes on nodes, and well, the first bit of money actually goes on the final suit upgrade, which we'll get, but apart from that, everything just goes on nodes. Don't need to worry about anything else. So we're just going to wait here, and just need to wait for this. So I did skip that log there. We don't need to pick up any logs. You should have plenty of logs. We've got 5 extra logs, which I didn't actually show, but we do At the end of the previous playthrough, you do get 5 extra logs that go into the side mission category, so you should be more than enough for the 150 that you need. So we do need to pick up stasis to start with. Stasis and kinesis are all both picked up in this one anyway. We do have all of our upgrades still, so as soon as you pick something up, it's at full power again. So yeah, we're just going to basically just sprint through and wait for the game to catch us up, as opposed to going slowly. And yeah, we're going to be waiting for a lot of doors to open, cutscenes to stop, and things like that. Like now, waiting for the power to come back on. The bathrooms are right here. Obviously, we don't need to go in here. There's just items at this point, just stuff we can sell. It just takes 2 seconds to have a quick scan in here and see what there is. So yeah, I will place all the nodes in the top corner. That's all I'll be doing, by the way. In the top corner, all there will be are nodes and marker fragments. That's it. Don't need to worry about anything else. So I'm not even going to put them in the top corner.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head.
Still remember this room. This is where we did the tram car, and there is a node here in the corner. I won't even be picking up logs. I might pick the odd one up accidentally, but apart from that, no. So start this off. You do not need any. If you're on story, just enemies aren't a problem. Basically, this is like baby difficulty. It's not even a you can't even call it a difficulty. So enemies will come eventually. We just need to do the final switch down here. Oh, sorry, the first switch. Enemies will start appearing. If they do hit you, you just heal anyway. So it just doesn't matter at this point. So you can just kind of do what you need to do in a place and leave, as long as you know you can leave. Now we can't leave here, so we do need to unfortunately just wait for this tram to get into position. So do the 2 arms, do the console. Now we have to wait, unfortunately, for it to do its thing. There will be the odd enemy that will appear, an odd necromorph here and there. You can actually have some fun with them. Payback for all the times they scare the crap out of you and made you die or nearly die or whatever. So we're just waiting it's finished now, and then we can leave. There are a couple more enemies knocking about somewhere. I can hear them. I think, or maybe not. Yes, there are. One more? That was it. Just the one more.
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
You will get this log here that will stop you from leaving. It's quite a quick one, so we're just going to leave in a moment.
We can't run the trams without it.
And yeah, just head back the way you came. And of course, dying is not a problem anymore. You can just, die as much as you like. Checkpoints are happening. God knows where they actually happen, to be honest, because you don't get a little notification in any of the corners, like a little loading thing, saving marker. You can save as many times as you want. I would save your impossible save file, though. Don't overwrite that. I think you have about 25 files you can write, something like that. There is a limit. I can't remember exactly how many, but it's a lot. So I'm just going to switch this to storage because there is a node in here. Because there is one down there somewhere. Yeah, I thought there was one there. No, node in here. That's why we've come in here. I did actually considered doing just a single video for this new game. I'm trying to use Kinesis here, but I don't actually have it yet. Dumbass. A single video, a big long video to get this done in one, but I did say I'll be doing 12 separate ones, and honestly I think it'll be easier for people to follow that way. And of course if you don't want to follow the whole video, then you don't have to. You can just look up where the marker is using timestamps, and off you go. But if you can't remember where the hell to go, then obviously you can follow along. You can follow it in real time this time as well. I don't know, obviously I'm speaking to many different people at once here, but I don't know how you play along with these. You might watch a bit, move on, or you can play along in real time. Because yeah, enemies aren't going to be a problem. So you remember the first time we were in here, really cautious, watching out. It was all dark, it was all new. I thought there was one bit. I know there's one up here. I saw him off to the left. I can see him there. I thought there was one behind me, but there wasn't. He closed down pretty quickly then. So yeah, we can just run down to the bottom here, go up the lift and leave and what have you. But we'll be killing enemies to start with, just till we have the nodes that we want, the money. We don't want to get to the end of the game and not have enough money. I highly doubt that's actually possible, because we'll be picking up all the other nodes. Plus, you know, spending all of our money that we get. You only need to buy about, I can't remember exactly, it's about 30, 35, something like that. And we're not going to be far off that. Probably bought maybe 10 to 15 already. But the sooner we can get that out of the way, the sooner we can just stop worrying and run through the game. So yeah, one of these will be an active one. You just need to shoot them and figure it out which one. And then of course switch this down to maintenance. And in the maintenance room in the bottom is where, yeah, it gets really dark of course. I'm actually just going to run for the lift and then turn around. Yeah, I got a bit turned around there. No, down here, straight on. Couldn't see. Yeah, in this maintenance room just unlocked is where the marker is, the first marker fragment. Yep, thank you, I'll take those. Most of them are pretty obvious places, to be honest. There's only a couple that are really hidden. This one especially is really obvious. So again, there will be enemies down here, but at this point I'm sure you're fine. There's one right behind me. So you will hear heal. You may potentially hear healing happening. That was a horrible sentence to say. It's not me. It's just happening. Healing just happens. So in here is another node. Text log, we don't need that. And there is the first marker fragment. And you will get a trophy picking up your first one. You do actually need to melee this so you can get it. There it is, marker fragment. So pick that up and you'll get the trophy marked as well. And the data board is obviously what we're here for. Now it's up to you if you want to start using your nodes. You can put them in the plasma cutter now if you wish. Yeah, you can do everything. So yeah, I'm just showing you. You can still do everything, even though you aren't carrying the guns. It doesn't matter. So start if you wish. I'm just saving until the end of the video when we get the suit, and then I'm just going to put them all in suit and go through it in order, leveling everything up. Hopefully you got all of the kill trophies out of the way, the 30 kills. If not, I'll show you later on once we get to a load of pregnant ones. You can make a save because we're in easy now, so you can just make a save and then reload it once you've finished your plasma cutter only playthrough, and then just carry on from there where there's a decent amount of pregnant ones and enemies and things. And you should be fine. On easy difficulty, you just got to run through it, you know, shoot everything you see. And you'll get those trophies done in no time. So back in here, put the data board in. Hit this console, and I'm going to skip ahead here, but you're going to see a lot of other stuff happen. Little video call. I'm just going to skip all that. We don't need to watch it. And then we're going to run back to the Kellyan in the dark. Yeah, there's all sorts of noises going on. It does. This first chapter, there's a lot more sort of ambient things chasing you noises when there isn't actually anything there. Here especially you can hear it, or maybe there is and I've just kind of missed them. It definitely sounds like there's something knocking about. You can try and chase him down. We're actually chasing the necromorphs now. He'll go up into the ceiling and may appear in this room afterwards. May or may not, but in here is going to be a node. So this one will drop down. If you remember, there will definitely be one that drops down. There'll definitely be one behind you as well. Back in the starting room. And then just a quick run over to our ship. That's going to blow up, and then we're going to come back in, and yeah, hopefully you know the path by now. I'm sure you do. I'm not going to show this whole crashing section here. So you go onto the ship, you walk up to, I forget her name, I mean she's she's in the game for like 2 minutes, and then yeah, interact with the console, cutscene when you walk away, boom, kaboom, everything blows up, blah 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 blah, and then when you start again, you're going to be on the platform, the catwalk, with some enemies in front of you, and off you go. So even those things aren't a problem anymore. There is a third one, but because damage isn't a problem, just kind of running past it. It appears somewhere, and this is a really strange... Yeah, what the hell did I hit? It was an explosive one. It just popped apart like a crash test dummy. Yeah, that one's not always there. Bit of a surprise one. Yeah, so while this video call's happening, we're just going to carry on. Can't use the lift just yet, but we can go into the bathroom and have a look around.
Location medical status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical.
So I'll just skip forward here, let the video finish, and then we're going to use this lift to go up to medical, and we'll get our suit upgrade, which is it's a pretty cool suit. It doesn't really fit the aesthetic. Well, it does because it is from the game. It just looks very Marvel-y. So yeah, everything that you got or had at the end of the previous playthrough will now be available to you in here. All your money. So there's the suit. You get that automatically. Well, you do still need to buy it, but it will become available automatically once you finish New Game and in New Game Plus. So we've got this new foam finger and everything that we can't use, which is one shot kills. Excuse me. Yeah, which has basically we are one-shot killing everything anyway. So what I'm doing now is I'm just selling ammo because we don't need it, or I don't need it. So we want the credits, so get rid of the ammo, and that's going to help you get up to that 100,000 for the suit upgrade. Don't worry if you can't afford it now. I'm sure you'll be close anyway. But yeah, I'm going to move these to inventory. I don't want to sell those. We'll be using that. And then, yeah, stasis, health, it's all going. Don't need it. Just want the money from it. So we will actually put the force gun in our inventory, but not equip it. Don't put it on your D-pad. Quick select. Just have it in your inventory, and then you guaranteed not to use it. But you will start seeing its ammo appear, and it's the most expensive ammo when it comes to selling it and buying it. So it'll help a bit with credits. So yeah, just selling everything up. And then I will buy the suit upgrade, so that's 99,000. That will allow it will bring up the last sort of node upgrades for the suit. And then we have everything that needs to be fully upgraded then. We just need to fully upgrade it. So yeah, it does look a bit, I don't know, Spider-Man villain-esque. But it is the same armor they have on the ship that is called something else that we go on chapter 9. I forget what it's called. Whatever credits you have left, just buy nodes. That's it. Whenever you have money and you're in a shop, buy nodes. So I managed to buy 4 more. And yeah, we're nearly done for this chapter. So you're going to start finding the ammo appearing for the force gun. And a full bunch of that ammo sells for 6,000, which is a good, nice, quick way to make some money. So we'll do some of the upgrades here. I'm just going to go through it in order. That's all I'm going to be doing. So suit, there's no extra health one, but I mean you don't really need them, do you? So it's just duration of stasis and what have we got? Kinesis grab range. Kinesis damage, throw damage. You will still be using kinesis. So yeah, plasma cutter's all done. And then we'll go into pulse rifle. Do that. Whoops, went across too far there. Just buy them all. Can't use it, which is a shame. The biggest shame is that we can't use the foam finger. But you can always have another mess around in another playthrough after this. And then the Ripper with none at all. So that one's going to take a while. So as we go down here, chapter 1 is going to finish. I'm going to leave us, like I have done in the previous videos, I'm going to leave us at a save point. So yeah, just checking corners for items and things. So yeah, the level 3 doors won't be open to you, level 1, 2 and 3, but Master Override will. So if you see anything that's Master Override, you still have that. So you can still open those doors and crates and things. So chapter 1 is done. It's going to be much quicker and simpler when we get moving. Like I said, we'll just be waiting for dialogue to finish more than anything. Nope, nothing there to grab, so we'll just move these out of the way. It's not moving. I don't need to push it either way. So behind these, if you want to grab it or not, it's up to you, but it's money, so why wouldn't you? Is a semiconductor. We'll sell that as well. It's a bit like an RPG, just pick everything up because you know you're going to take it home and sell it. So yep, we're now in the med station. So I'm just going to let her die before we save. I know that's miserable, but yeah, just have a quick look around, see what we can grab. And you'll notice she does drop the pulse rifle, but you won't be able to pick it up because you already have it. So I'm just going to put a save in, and then we'll carry this on in part 14. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.